Welcome back to Prince Bike Update, where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and the most exciting machines two wheels can carry. Today, we're diving deep into something truly special, a bike that's not just turning heads, but rewriting the rules. This is the 2025 Suzuki RG500 Scrambler, and let me tell you, it's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. The RG500 is a legendary name that Suzuki lovers remember for its race-bred performance and untamed spirit. First made famous in the 80s with the original RG500 Gamma, a true track monster, Suzuki has now resurrected the name in a way nobody saw coming. The 2025 RG500 Scrambler isn't a retro-styled sport bike, it's a modern scrambler with retro DNA, blending classic aggression with a rugged, off-road soul. Let's talk design. The first thing you notice is that raw, muscular stance. Suzuki has taken inspiration from vintage flat trackers and cafe-tilde copyright racers but injected it with just enough futuristic attitude. A round LED headlamp, tucked behind a minimal grille, sets the tone. The tank is sculpted with sharp, angular edges, housing the iconic RG500 logo in brushed aluminum. There's a mix of matte and gloss finishes on the body, and the dual exhausts, one on each side, rise up scrambler style with the modern heat-shielded wrap. The digital instrument panel is compact but packs in all essentials: a gear indicator, ride modes, traction control settings, and turn-by-turn navigation powered by Suzuki's MyRide connectivity suite. Bluetooth pairing is seamless, letting you access music and calls through your helmet's comms system. And now, the heart of the beast. The RG500 Scrambler is powered by re-engineered, Euro 5 Plus compliant 500cc two-stroke twin-cylinder engine. That's right, a two-stroke in 2025. Suzuki has done the unthinkable and brought back a refined version of its race-inspired power plant using advanced emissions tech and direct fuel injection. You get an astonishing 75 horsepower at 9,000 RPM. And peak torque of 58 Nm, all wrapped in a lightweight chassis that weighs just under 165 kilograms. Throttle response is crisp, instant, and borderline addictive. In sport mode, the RG500 Scrambler rips through the revs with an unmistakable two-stroke howl, something we thought we'd never hear again in a modern street-legal machine. And thanks to a newly developed exhaust valve system, it's just as manageable at low RPMs as it is thrilling at the red line. But here's where the Scrambler part really comes into play. Long travel kib suspension front and rear soaks up uneven terrain effortlessly. The 19-inch front wheel and 17-inch rear, both spoked and wrapped in semi-knobby Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR tires, give you the confidence to tackle dirt tracks, gravel paths, and even sandy dunes without a second thought. The riding position is upright and aggressive, perfect for both urban commutes and weekend getaways. The handlebars are wide with removable crossbars, and the seat height sits at a comfortable 825 mm, accessible to most riders but still providing good ground clearance for mild off-roading. Braking is handled by dual 300mm discs up front with radial mount Brembo calipers and a single 240mm rear disc. ABS comes standard, and there's an optional off-road mode that reduces ABS intervention for the rear wheel. It's controlled through the same touchscreen interface that manages traction and power delivery. Yay, so this is not your old-school scrambler. It's smart, it's safe, and it's savagely capable. From a distance, the RG500 Scrambler looks like a machine that belongs in a custom bike show. Up close, it's even more impressive. The detailing from the forged aluminum foot pegs to the anodized triple clamp and suede finish seat feels premium, rugged, and utterly unique. Suzuki has gone the extra mile to make this not just a reborn legend, but a new icon in its own right. Now let's talk price. The 2025 Suzuki RG500 Scrambler comes in at $12,999 as a bold move considering its features, performance, and heritage. There will be two launch color schemes, Phantom Silver with black trim, and Retro Red with gold wheels. Only 2,000 units are being produced globally in the first run, and dealerships have already started taking pre-orders. What sets the RG500 Scrambler apart isn't just its design or its specs, it's what it represents. It's a rebellion against convention, a tribute to Suzuki's racing heritage, a reimagined future where two-strokes are not only alive, but thrilling, responsible, and street legal. It's a bike for the dreamers, the risk-takers, and the purists who crave adrenaline in every ride. In an era of conformity, the RG500 Scrambler is a defiant roar. It's fast, it's fierce, and it's coming to conquer. If you've ever wanted to ride something that makes your heart race just by standing still, this is your moment. Thanks for riding with Prince Bike Update. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we've got more exclusive bike reviews, test rides, and motorcycle culture coming your way. Until next time, stay sharp, ride safe, and keep the throttle twisted.